And I almost forgot to turn myself back on. There you go. Hello everyone, and welcome to the second stream for Unity Prototype. And I'm gonna leave the music on the background, because otherwise, considering that I will just be programming and using Unity, there's not gonna be any music in the background, so I try to have at least a little bit, and I think you guys are not gonna be hearing it that much, so I'm gonna have to put it very shortly. There you go. Now just 30%. Now I should be hearing what you guys are hearing, and I think that might be a bit too low. I think 40 is enough. Which is kind of now louder than it was for the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes. No, it's been 20 minutes. Yeah, almost 20 minutes. 15 minutes I've been playing. Well, playing. I've been live, rather. So, let's see. Is there anything else that we need to do? I do not think so. So, what we're going to do is... Wait, I kind of almost forgot something. Let me see. Fade into Unity. Well, that was my... what is it called again? Maker's Visual Studio, which is my program that I used for coding. But first I have to do something on the side, because I have a game open and I kind of forgot to close it. So let me quickly close it. And we should be ready to begin very shortly. Did I forget to get something? I do not think so, right? Come on, there you go. But anyway, this is what we done last time, where I kind of had... I was kind of struggling to see what we did, what we would do in the beginning, but we kind of did this, which is... Well, looks not as much as it really is. Let me see here. First things first, let's go to the... Come on, let me see the... Are you kidding me? Let me see the plane. There you go, there it is. This is just the... Okay, that... I hate that the most. Ah, there you go, that's the one I want. But here we have the small plane, which is my kitchen, so to say, for the game. Which is the counter and the wall, which is everything that we need, to be honest. And what we do then is we have a camera over here that looks towards this place. Oh, this is at the moment globally, so yeah, there you go. The blue arrow is where it's looking towards. And if I then play the game and I click left, it's going to rotate itself into looking at two of the different places, which is kind of nice. And that way when we play, we have our gameplay, also not the gameplay, but the view a bit cut up in three pieces, which are going to be... The left is for choosing ingredients, the middle is for choosing what to do with said ingredients, and then the right would be accept, and you would see the recipe that you would have. Or at least that's how I'm seeing it now. And what we're going to do today, or what I'm planning on doing today at least, is start up on the canvas, which we've done here. Let me show you guys. There you go, that's the one. And we have here the ingredients chosen, and the recipe, so to say. And what I want to do is make it so that when I'm looking at the middle part, these two are deactivated. And if I go then to the left, this one deactivates, and this one gets then activated when it's finished. Which I think should be nice. Oh, it should be rather easy to do as well. And afterwards, I think we should be okay. Right? I think it should be. I'm also going to try not to make it too secure, because it's supposed to be a prototype, which is very rough, very fast, and should just get the idea over. So that's what I'm going to be planning on doing. Okay, then let's see. What do we need? First things first, what we would need is maybe a script on the canvas, which would then know it's three... Wait, let me remove these things away. Which would know these three objects. And then I tell it, for example, the main camera has my play nighttime. He then tells the canvas, okay, I'm moving over there. In X seconds, deactivate this one, And at the end, I will activate this one. Which I think should be easily done, right? I think I might even have an idea. And one that could go very easily would be here. First things first, I would have... Okay. First, make the script. Which I would call... canvas... angle. Very fast. And that one would... the canvas would have that one. So let's give it him. Let's give it to him. And you, canvas angle, you... Okay, you're gonna have a start, but you're not gonna have an update. I don't want you to do anything on the updates. And like last time, I'm gonna use regions to put them in some sort of order. And I'm just gonna call you variables. There you go. He's gonna have all my variables, which are going to be game objects. And that's gonna be my angles. Angle plane. Let's call it that way. And you're gonna have a... What is it called? Oh wait, no, it's not over here, it's this one. You're gonna be in table. So you're gonna be null in the beginning. And afterwards... Oh wait, I should mute my phone. And mute my... what's it called? My... Google Chrome. There you go. And what did I get here? Let's see... No, that's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Okay. And we go back here. And what I need to do is just... You know what? I'm even gonna change it. I'm gonna use something we haven't seen. Oh, I haven't shown you guys yet. And that is the serialized field variables. Which are rather nice. They tend to be pretty much... used all the time in Unity, because they make things a lot easier than you might expect in the beginning. And this is what it would look like. For example, here we have then our script, and it has here angle planes. And I myself can put them in. I think... Wait, did we not? No, we didn't have that one. Okay. It also works if you put it in public, but... For example, if I do this, it should still show up in the script, but it's less safe and less prone to being hacked. Let's just say it like that. But I think, oh, not hacked, but changed. Like for example, if I have it in serialized field, player nighttime can go in and say, for example, angle plane equals null. If I had it in public, my camera would be able to do that, which would be very unnecessary. So, and I even see my name over there. Okay, that's not good, but I guess that's fine. Let me see here. Serialized field, game object plane, angle plane, yeah, okay. Then what I needed to do is, oh, wait, first things first, lock you in, then select these three, put them in the middle. And now we have our angle plane tablet, or table, which has these three elements, which are now these three planes here. And now I can tell it, for example, let's save and go to the other one. Public void activate plane. And I would even get like another one that would be the opposite, the activator plane. I could even make one that's, for example, switch plane, which would be the two of them in one, so to say. You'd be activating it and it would activate it on itself. But I think this way it should be better. Because then I could tell it, for example, activate this one. And it would do it without having... Oh, it's already activated. I'm gonna turn it off then. So that way it should be okay. And now, first things first, always securize make a secure code. That's something you would always need to do. And since it is, since Unity 3D works with C+, C# rather, I can do this, which is going to check if my length, okay, no, that's the wrong one. My length is smaller than the value that I give. But I also need to check, for example, angle plane length is bigger or, well, it's bigger than 0. So now, for example, if I tell it change value left, which is 0, he will go and he would go and check, okay, do I have more than 0 planes in here? He would say yes. Then we'll go to the here and they will look at, do I have, for example, I have 3. So it would look, is 3 less than 0? Yes, and then it will go in there. That way we can't be, for example, activate the value 99. It would go in and crash. So keeping like this is always nice. And let me check then. What I would need to do then is turn on my PC. What? Oh. Got a new subscriber. Nice, thank you. That was unexpected. But let me see here. Angle plane. And then it's the value. Ah, wait, what am I writing? Value, and I need to put you on active, right? So I think it's set active, yeah. Set active, true. I don't even need to check if it's true already, because this is always what I dig on. What I could have done, for example, if I wanted to make the switch, but instead, that one is false. But instead of making it, for example, set true, I would just pick pick this one and go here again, and I will tell him active, which is, this one, active self rather. Is it already active? And then I would do reverse it. So then if it was active, it would go to false, and if it was false, it would go to active. But that's not what I want. We want it to be always true. I could, for example, make it also here. Make it check here, active self. Is it false? And the other one would be, is it true? Which would be another security, not security, but bit of a, what do you call that? Optimizing. Because then I wouldn't need to change this one and all the other ones if it's already active, for example. So I think that should be okay for you. This guy, at least for now. Now here I can, for example, tell him, well, it's not camera, right? So I think I might change this one as well to variables. I like that one a bit more than the other one. Canvas angle CA, I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna put this one also in serialized mode. It's way easier. And I'm kinda not going for secure or something like that. I'm just going for fast and easy setting of the program that I want. So let's see. Pretty sure it was on, yeah, there you go. That one has it. And I can now put CA on it. And now we gotta do, all we gotta do now is tell him here. Else, CA dot activate plane, and I think the one I want would be angle +1. And what I would want here is for each. Wait, no, that's unnecessary. I could make a 4. That's pretty easily made, and that would just be here deactivate angle +1. Not even an angle +1, but just an I. And to make him even take less space, I don't recommend doing this all the time, but just I know what it does. It deactivates all the planes and moves my cursor. So now if we play, for example, I'm gonna also maximize it on play, which could be useful because we get to see all the things. And now we see, I see the middle part. I switch and nothing happened. Okay, that is not good. Why did nothing happen? Oh, why did nothing happen? Let me see here. I'm gonna check. Oh, come on. I'm gonna check here. Do I enter this place? Oh, I guess no. But you never know. So let's see. Do we see a yes here? Yes. But do we see a yes all the time? Yeah, we do. Okay, that's not good. What I could do is make here a small boolean, which would be moved. It is that false in the beginning. And even here. Moved equals false. And when I click on change angle, and it has not been changed yet, then that one is now unnecessary, but move then becomes true. And this guy here is also an else if then. And he's going to check if moved is true. And then what it also does is moved equals false. I think that could be nice. But that one also doesn't work. I'm gonna change you to be there. And you to be here. I'm gonna tell you no and that guy yes. And I'm not gonna maximize because I need to know if it doesn't. Oh, how many times it moves here. Nothing happens. I click it once and nothing happens at all. So either it doesn't enter. And then let's see. What about this one? Does it enter here? No, 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 no. And then yes. It's bad that it entered to the no all the time. Because we don't need to deactivate it every frame. That's... Oh, we don't need to enter this place all the time. So what I might do is change him from move you to him. There you go, that should be nice. Oh, that could work. Now, what could I have done here? Tell me the length of the plane. That would be good to know. And also tell me how big the value is. And you know what? And you would also be quite necessary. Just to see which of the three is the one that doesn't let the other one enter. So let's test. And move. 3, 0, true. So 3, 0, true. That's weird. Oh, wait. I think I know why. It's because you... No. No, doesn't make sense. The one that he wants to activate is the other one. 3, 0 and true, right? I think I know why. I'm an idiot. length needs to be bigger than value, not the other way around. It's like length needs to be bigger than 0, and length needs to be bigger than the value, the core value of the thing here. And I think that should activate it then. Let's see then. Am I correct in that assumption? Did I just make a dumb mathematical error? Yep, there you go. And now we have that. Just what we wanted. The 3 modes that deactivate one after another one. And it even keeps like correctly guessing which one to go for, which is nice. I did not expect it to go that well. I can just spam, for example. I could be like left, right, and then it goes still to the correct one, which is good for me. And let's see then. So I guess that one works. Didn't take long at all. I thought it would take a bit longer than that. But that should be okay. What I need now would be... well, you know what? I could also put it like this so that they can always see all of them. And here at the start, I could just tell it to... 4E, all of them. Angle, plane, point, length. And then just deactivate plane of E. That could be not good. What I could make is just tell it instead of being false, it's gonna be true. Should make this one also necessary. There you go. Right. Oh, I could just be like, change angle to be -1. That way when you start the game, you'd also always be looking left. Because at the beginning when you start, you won't be having any ingredients in the middle anyway. So when you start the game, it's gonna be like, up, there you go, look to the left. Select your ingredients. So now that we have that, I feel like for the left one with the scroll view, it's gonna be better if I do that one not on stream, because that one's gonna be complicated and very monotonous, monotone. So I'd rather not put that one in here. I've done something similar before, and it took me quite a while to get it right, so... Which one should I get then first? Okay, I kind of have made this one a bit too fast. I guess that's fine. It's also good for me, right? What should I do next then? I guess what I could do is, instead of selecting the... no. I'm also gonna put myself more in the middle. I guess I can start making prefabs then, which is also something that's quite useful in Unity. It's also in other 3D engines. Oh, game engines rather. Or game making engines. Which is, I could for example pick the image that I have in the middle. And I could drag it down to my prefabs, and then this one is now a copy of this guy. And if I can, I can now, okay, that doesn't work. But I could, for example, put more of them in here, and now if I change, for example, one of them. For example, I'm going to tell this guy, you're not going to be white, you're going to be a bit of a grayish red. And there you go. Now they're all 3 grayish red. Which is quite good. And quite useful as well. Let me see here. I'm gonna put you at 300. That one at 0. Okay, maybe not 300, maybe 200 is fine. And that guy is minus 200. Much better. What I also wanted to do, for example, was being like... okay, maybe I have a bit too many images. I'm gonna remove all of them. And maybe only keeping 6. Something that I also wanted to do is make this more... how do you call that? Not optimized, but... modular? I don't remember if that was correct. But for example, if I have only 6, it would show me... for example, yeah, 300 seems fine. 300, 300, which would keep then 2 of them at a row. But if I have for example, only 4 or 3 different ingredients, it would go not 4,000, but 400. It tried to keep it as big as it could, while still keeping the amount of scrolling that I need to do to a minimum. So for example, if I have 20 ingredients, of course they would go down to 100 or something like that, where you then have a lot of ingredients immediately in front of you. But that was a bit too big. There, that's enough. 400. I could even see, for example, 500 being a good one. And why is it here? No. Was it the padding? I think it was the padding, right? Yep. Are you good with 100? Yeah, that one seems good with 100. Spacing, not 100, but 50 maybe. I think those would also change it depending on the size of the cells. Yeah. Oh well. But that would be something that I would plan on doing. But first... what should I do then first? The modulation of the cells? Or clicking one and then clicking the other one to put it in. I think that would be a bit more important than the other one, so... I'm also going to do then a folder for... come on, click the folder. Thank you, and rename it. We're just gonna call you data, and without this sharp. And you would then have the different data information for my ingredients. Okay, how do you write that again? Ingredients? I don't remember. Let me quickly go check. My English is not the best, and yeah, I think I always make that mistake. It's like EA? No, it's ingredients like this. And capital I. And now I should... oh wait, first I need to make the data script. So, that's going to be something that I haven't done... oh, yeah, I haven't done in a while, so I don't really 100% remember how it goes, so let's see. Ingredients. There you go. I forgot, it's a script, so it's not as easily renamed. But let me go ahead and go back here, and you are not a mono behavior. And oh wait, that one is also, you don't irritate from something. And what was it again? What do I need? For example, this one I would just give him different kinds of objects. For example, no, I don't think I need this. And an int type food. This would, for example, be. Let me put it in the comment. What kind of food. 0 for veg. Oh, I guess fruit is nice. Fruit, 1 veggie, 2 meat, and 3 grain, I guess. Could be okay. And public vector 3 color, I'm gonna call it. Color image. And that one does take Unity Engine. I guess it's fine. That's just so that I can see which one is what in here. But I think I'm missing something. I'm missing something on top of here, but I don't remember what it was. Might have to look at old projects that I've done, which have the datas. I think I could maybe open one. Let me see. Keep here. Where is it? Let me see. Let me see. Should have some here. Should have it in school. And from Dropbox, Kumbarata, no. Poker, no. No, not you. Wait, is it you? Nope. Zips. Architect. Character Mesh. Constructor Chaos. I think it was Constructor Chaos had it. And there's also a Manager Assets from my teacher. That was nice. So now it's opening it up, and I also want the other one here. So first one first, let's check. Did you have things? Let me see here. Script, block scripts, and come am I? Yeah, let me see here. Base block. Mono behavior. No, those were mono behavior, and took those one out. Advanced block was a base block. Construct core was a base block. No, it was not this one then. That one didn't have any data. It was just blocks that I used. Okay, then this one should have it, because that one is was meant to teach us about the data things. So let's see here. Data. Okay, it has nothing in there. So I was mistaken. Let me see. Let me open a few more here. And then we'd have item that would take down from the data. Oh yeah, and the ID is also important. Always have an ID on your data. And I guess also these kind of things. And you not data, you ingredient. There you go. It should be okay. But was it then here that I can just... No, I don't think I can. I needed to put something here, right? So that I could, for example, create data and do something. I think that was, for example, Unity data things. But that was not this scripting. And this was just about data and how to manage it with the data manager. Which was kind of cool. And quite interesting too. Where we use system link with which would then sort and split the data in different ways, which was what I was thinking about for using the different sorting mechanics. Where did everything go? Okay, that's weird. But for example, if I had here everything and then another one that would be like only type meat, my the data manager would be then looking through all my ingredients and then going for type that is 2. And all the other ones would be then removed from the list. But I guess it's not this one. Which is not good, because now I can't remember Was not this one, right? That was an editor window. I think that was something completely different. Yeah, this one gave us access to a window in Unity where we could then pick the different things. Let me see here. I guess that's also better that I do it off screen, because since I don't remember it, it's going to take me a few hours to get back into remembering it and looking it up as well. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the best memory. Let's say it like that. So what else could I do? I guess putting this on modular is like the best thing I can do at the moment, and it would take still a long time. It might be, maybe this is not important, but interesting for some. So let's see. How would I? Now, where did I put it again? Don't remember if I put it in this one or not. Because I think the viewport was also important. No, I think it was the scroll view that I just clamped. So that's fine. I think here could be a good one. Even though it's not necessary for my prototype. I guess what I could do is just ignore it and don't use data at all and just be like, okay, that's a bit too reddish. Could just be like this, and then another one like this. And I'll just do it not modularly, but pretty rough and rigid. And let me see. Wait, that's 6, right? Let me make a small calculation. That's 6 times, or 3 times 250, which would be 750. Plus 150, which would be 900. So you don't have to be 1000, but you have to be 900. And I think I might have made a mistake here. Let me check. Yeah, I think that's 950. Yeah, 950 seems fine. So 950 this. And now what I could do is then change you to be more of a bluish color. And then change you to be more of a yellowish color, which would be our grain. And what else? I guess that should be fine. And you, instead of being white, I'm gonna put you in maybe not orange, I already have that one. I guess purple or magenta. Seems okay. And now what I just need to do is check which one I click, keep that memory, keep that information in the memory, and then click on another one to change that one's color. And I think that should be okay. And let me check here now. What I could do though is also keep the middle one active. And just before the right one, that the middle one and the left one. Always keep the middle one active, I think. Could be a good one. Just so that we always have that one in mind and we can't see that one. Because if it goes away every time, might be not as good. So yeah, let me check here. In green, you can go. Night time, you might be interesting. You know what? I can also just be here. We're just gonna check. Is value is not equals 1. Which it is pretty rough, but you know what? Should be okay. Should help us still. Because now if we look at it like this, I'm gonna play it, and now we do have the left one always active. Which means like, you know what, that should still be fine. What I could do is, for example, move the middle one in the more finished version a bit to the left when I'm choosing ingredients. And then when I move, move to the right. I said move to the right. Okay, it's not moving anymore. But when I then move to the right, it goes back into the middle and... Okay, that was weird. I think maybe my keyboard kind of let go there. And yeah, it's my keyboard. If I go then to the left, this one moves a bit to the right. Reverse those two. And that one could keep it still okay. Oh, not okay, but could make it still visually appealing, I think. So that should be okay. And I feel like I could also add in the final product a bit of a visual appearance here. For example, instead of being these 3 images, you'd have plates instead, which would be technically the same in the code, but visually completely different and would make it much better. So let's see. Oh, one of my favorite musics, Alchemy. Been having that one in the head for the past few times, simply because I heard it once. I was like, oh, what is this song again? And then I had this and I was like, oh, yes, I'll keep that one. Now let's see, what was I doing? I wanted to do it like click, click, and it would change. Okay, so these 3, I'm gonna, oh wait, not changing it there, but changing it here. You're not white. Oh, you know what, maybe gray. Gray being like a plate. Could be more nice. Okay, now that we have that. I'm gonna add a small script on this one. Just to be like... There you go. I think I just wrote plate. Okay, plate this. I don't have time to change everything to be pitch perfect. Come on, give me my plate. There you go. And plate is going to be our ingredients. So, let's see. It's going to be using Unity Engine. Oh, yeah, Unity Engine UI. Close it off as well. And here I want to be able to use my image, which is going to be the image of my object. Come on. Equals get component, and that is going to be image of this guy, and that should be okay. What else could I need? Could even give these guys like a plate. So I'm just gonna type here a serialize field, the int, type food, the thing that you guys saw before, and I'm not gonna give. Oh, I will give him 0, but it's gonna be changed in the not in the code, but in Unity. So that should be okay. Now, oh yeah, something that I did forget to make was the content image. I'm gonna call you ingredient. The other ones are all gonna be deleted. You are gonna be white. You're gonna be also a prefab. You're not gonna be called image, you're gonna be called plate. Kinda like that one now. I'm not gonna change that name. And instead of having 3 different plates, I'm gonna have 1. 1 is enough for now, or maybe 2. I think 2 should be good enough for the prototype. We have top plate and the bottom plate. No. So now that we have our ingredient here, I can put more ingredients over here. 6 of them like before. And I forgot to give each of them their items. Okay, let me see here. Close that one, and you are... I guess you are Plate 2. That's just so that the 2 of them can be copied over, and that's what I want. For the beginning you are 0, but these guys are going to be changed. That guy is going to be 0, that one's going to be 1, that's going to be 2, that one's going to be 3. I forgot which one it was, but you know what, that's fine. Maybe even do like 1, 1, 2, 3, and 3. And I'll just give each of them a different color. You're gonna be green. You're gonna be a more yellowish. And afterwards, what I could always do is like change the plate to also have additional information. For example, sweetness or sourness and other stuff like that. Because something that I want to add to ingredients or the data of ingredients is going to be really their taste, and also what happens to their taste if they get, for example, boiled, if they have if you fry them on a pan, if you put them in the oven and stuff like that. But that one's going to be much later on and only going to be in the final version and not on the small thing that we're doing here. This one is really just a rough version. Version. I feel like I've said the wrong word 3 times in a row. But you know what? Bluish is good. Almost a rainbow. Nice. My back. And let me see here. That should be okay. I'm even going to save. Because I want to keep that now. And you guys are fine as a plate. I could even make it so that if I double click on, or if I right click on the plates, they get not eradicated, but how do you call that? Removed. Removed is good. Okay, let me see here then. Now that we have our ingredients, we have our plates, and now we just need the code that is going to connect both of them. Okay, that should be easily maybe done. And play an item, I think it could be a good one. Now we do have the canvas angle, which does have access to the canvas, so I think I might use that one instead. Oh crap. I think I'm gonna use canvas angle for that one. And you are just my activate plane and deactivate plane, so you guys are fine. I'm gonna be working on something else instead. And here we have gonna put here a serialized field again of game objects table, and this is going to be our plates. There you go. And in this one we'll have our plates. I don't think I want my ingredients in here, at least not in the code, because that one's going to be completely differently. So let's see. What I could do now is where is it? On the plate. I was not thinking of giving him an update, but I think that might be important here. I was gonna make it in private, but private is unnecessary to write, so I'm gonna remove it. And because with the plates, if I'm not gonna know if I right click on them or not. I guess the best would be just to make a different, like that one is a plate and that one is an ingredient. Oh, that one is an ingredient and that one's a plate. I think that should be fine. And the only thing that I would need would be, for example, here, ingredient. Might even remove the data ingredient, at least for now. I'm gonna put that one back in there and yeah, delete that one. For now that should be okay, and ingredients should have the same thing as Plate. Could have even made it like that the ingredient was... Why are you not walking? Oh. It's because you're not a Plate, you're an ingredient. There you go. What I wanted to say, I completely forgot. Sorry about that. Oh wait, I think I know again. I could have made, for example, him to be ingredient to heritage from Plate, but I think it would be better to make it the reverse. That Plate... Oh. No. Plate doesn't inherit from him, but Plate has an ingredient. Ingrediente. Okay, and you're null type. Which is gonna be nice. It would make this one as a mono behavior kind of badly. But you know what, that's fine. I kinda need it like that. So that's good, and you are unnecessary, and you are unnecessary. Now it's just gonna be like, the Plate knows if it has an ingredient or not. That should be good. I think that's gonna be nice. And now I can always just be like, does the Plate have an ingredient? No, okay, I'm gonna ignore it. Or something like that in the... when we do the recipe change. Wait, I need to do something very quickly. Now what? We have a Plate, we have an ingredient, and now I need to change the ingredients to have ingredients and the Plates to having Plates. I think the Plates already have Plates, so that's fine. I see here. You do not have a Plate, you have an ingrediente. There you go, and I might have to change it again. Oh, come on, really? 0, 1, then 2, and then... Oh, you are good for 2. That one could also be a 1. You are a 3, and that one is also a 3. Okay, there you go. Now it's saved again. Okay, that should be good. Now we also have our Plates, which are just Plates, and we don't know if they are an ingredient or not. Okay, so that should be okay. That is called before the first frame, yeah. Do we need an update on the Plates? I do not think so, at least not for the moment. Then let us check if we can get them to click on this guy and then on clicking on that guy. Just so that we can copy ingredient on a plate. Yeah, I think that should be nice. Okay, now what we need is to give him a remove. Wait, come on. Remove ingredient. I feel like I'm gonna be able to write ingredient at the end of this. That could be nice. And a copy ingredient. Oh, add ingredient rather. Add ingredient, there you go. But for this guy, that guy would need one. Come on. That was not what I wanted to add. I really need to change my battery on the keyboard. There you go, that one should be fine. And now you are going to be checking if ingredient is not null, then you make it null. Pretty rough. And you are going to be, if ingredient is ingredient equals ingredient, pretty good. What I could also do is change its color. Same way that I've done it. Oh, that I've not done it there, but that I want to do it there. There you go. And your image. I guess I could add you then in there. So let's see, image point color equals ingredient point. Do you have a color? I don't think you do. Oh wait, you do. I guess I could just put here a public void get color. That was. We're gonna do it British, which could be nice. And let's see here. You. Wait, let me check here. Do you have a color? Yes, you do. What are you? You're a color. Okay, that's good, because then I can just be like, return this thing. And you would have to be a color. And bada bing, bada boom, and it works. And you, I could just say, get color, boom, finished. Nice. Not nice, because that one would be nice. That one would not be nice. And here I need to put an if ingredient is not equal to null. Because otherwise it would be like null, get color, crash. Not good. And you are not going to be color ingredient, but you're going to be color point gray. Yeah, gray is nice. Oh, gray? I think they have both of them, which is funny. But I think gray with an E. English spelling for gray. What is gray? Yeah, gray with an E. Okay, then we have what we want. Now we just need to somehow get them in there. And I think for the canvas I'm gonna need it. You're also going to have ingredient, and you're gonna be like copy. For the moment it's gonna be null, and depending on if I click left or right click, it's gonna be copy or not. I guess I don't really need this one in the way that I'm making, but I think it's better to have it. Now the question is, how do I add this one, this information to this guy? Could be like click and then click. But the way to do that would be then to give these guys a sort of function when it gets clicked on. Is it event? No. Or maybe it is. I think it is, right? Let me see. Event trigger. There you go. If you get selected, pointer click, I guess. For the moment, that's all I need. And you're going to go to something, which for all of them are going to be the same. How would I know which one it is? I guess I'm just gonna give ingredient a bit of things here. Okay, let's go. Ingredient, you have now a public void copy color. But that also means that you have access to canvas angle, which I think the best way to do is going to be like this. CA, and you are going to be CA equals, what is it called? find, I think it was. Find object of type, canvas angle, boom. Since we're only going to have one of them. That is going to be a bit heavy, but this is a prototype after all. I want to do it fast to check how it works, and I just noticed that it's a 10-minute gap. Was I offline for 10 minutes? Because it looks like I was. Because somehow had like 2 viewers, all of a sudden 0, and then 10 minutes afterwards I have 2 again. That's weird. But let's see, I have my CA, and you are going to go then not a partial, what the heck. I want to go public void copy me, and there you go. You're going to have a ingredient that's going to be copied from, and it's going to be copy equals copy, not minus, copy equals copy, and that should be okay. I think it's also better to put it on plates too. Add ingredient. Public void call CA. I'm also gonna give him the access to CA. Just now realized that ingredients is also going to have CA in it, but you know what, that's fine. It's gonna be a lot of calling, but for the moment that's what I need, so I'm gonna make it very quickly. Ah, the hole went back, or filled up again. Confused. YouTube, you are kind of broken. But let me see here. Do I have you in? I'm gonna put you on public. I don't like it. I'm gonna put you in ingredient get copy return copy. This is almost like a, well, this is so to say a public, because I can change the ingredient and I can get the ingredient whenever I want. So sometimes if instead of doing this I could have just done like public ingredient and boom, finished. Do you know what? I think that's going to be better. So much rougher and much safer. Well, not safer at all, but you know what I mean. Hopefully. Because what I mean is kind of bullshit. Now I can be like copy color. CA.copy equals this. And there you go. And plate, you're gonna be called CA. You're not going to need this, because what you're going to be doing is not this, but you're going to be CA, give me copy. There you go, that should be fine. Okay. Didn't need update in this one either, so that's good. Okay. So I guess the only thing that we need now is just to tell ingredient and plate that they have CA, and that's it. Oh, not even that. But that they have... Okay, I can do this. You are ingredient... Copy color. Yeah, okay, good. It's the one I need. And you, my friend, are also going to get an event. Event trigger. You're gonna have 2 of them. And that is I can't pick right click. That is not good. I think submit and cancel it is. I think that's what they are supposed to be. And why do I have animate and animation here? Not necessary for now. So let's see. Where was it again? You edit project settings? Project settings, yeah. And it is submit and cancel. Okay, good. You are space and thing. Joystick button 0. And not also mouse. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. What is fire 1? Ah, it is fire 1. What is submit then? Enter in space and escape. Which I guess could work as well, I guess. Could it? No, it can't. Also, I'm also kind of thinking of like, how would I do this then with joysticks? I guess selecting one. But I guess for the moment, only being on PC is going to be better for me here. So what I'm going to do is pointer click and you know what? Pointer click is fine, and I'm gonna still take. That's not what I wanted. What are you doing? Oh, add a new one and cancel. Cancel is going to do the remove copy or remove ingredient, and the other one is going to do. Nope, not you, but Plate. You are going to do copy. Add ingredient, there you go. And these guys should have them now. Okay, that is good. Save again. And let's test it now to see if it works. Yeah, it works. And if I do escape. Okay, it doesn't work. I think it could work, but wait, let me check here. What was the button again? And on click. That one's only on click. Doesn't accept right clicking. What I could do is, for example, if Plate gets a null, it removes the ingredient that is on it. That could be nice. And what I will also do is if you've added ingredients somewhere, see a copy equals null. That was a bit too much, but there you go. Just so that I can at least also remove them whenever I want. And now I can click and then you become yellow. I can't change that one and I remove not you? If ingredient is not null, change it. Wait, do I change? Yeah, I do change it. Does that one even get called? Hi-ho. Then let's check if it does get cold, because I'm getting the feeling that no, it is not. Okay then. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Clicking once. And I can't see if hi-ho is getting cold or not. Been cold once, and okay, yes, still that. Hi-ho, hi-ho, yeah. It's still being cold, but it's not going in there. Oh, because the second time I'm going in, I'm putting it in null. What I could do is, instead of that, I'm gonna look here. Is the CI's copy null? Yes or no? I think that way should work. Let's check. I'm gonna put red on this guy, and I'm gonna put yellow on this guy. Wait, no, I don't want red. Yeah, there you go. Now it works. Nice. Okay, now we have at least the selection of both of them, which is good, what I wanted. Pretty much what I wanted at the moment. Okay, now the selection of ingredients is done. And now what we could do... Oh yeah, something that I forgot to do is canvas. You don't know the your plates. So let me give you top plate and the bottom plate. Okay, because I need that one, I think, when I'm putting that one in there. Oh, you know what? I couldn't even do like 0, and instead of it being in here, I could just do start. You're going to check for, you're going to look for all the plates. Get components in children. Plate. Okay, not get component in children, but get components in children. Now here I can do plate. Plates equals that. And now I can also do something that we haven't seen yet. I was almost gonna use it, but then I didn't. Plate in plates, and then plates. Is it add? Oh wait, you have the same name. Found plates. That should be nice. There you go. And now I can do plates. It's you. Plates.add. Nope, no add. What was it then again? Come on, move my mouse. I guess instead of this, I need to make it a list. And here I should make a new game list, blah blah blah. Now plates, you can add plate dot game object. There you go. And now after the end, we get all the plates added to this one. And that should work. Maybe. Hopefully I'm not being too quiet. You guys can hear me, right? I sure hope so. Okay, let me see here then. The plates are gone from here, but I can look at them if I look at debug mode, which are at the moment 0. And then if I open this, I get top plate and bottom plate. Well, I would if I didn't maximize it. And come on, debug mode. Top plate and bottom plate. Nice. Just what I wanted. So we do have the two plates that we have. Which means at the right end, I now have a panel. But in this one, I could, for example, make you are 300 on 300, even a bit upstairs. Sorry. Let me see here. I'm gonna call this guy recipe. Yep, okay, this should be fine. And even make him a new script. That's also a way of making script. It's a bit faster if you are already on the object as well. There you go, my recipe is done. And you know what? The thing that is annoying is you need to move it afterwards. Otherwise, you don't know where it is. There you go. Now with recipe, we do know that it, like Plate, it has an ingredient. Oh no, it does not. But it does have an image. And it will also know CA. So these two are important as well. And you are also important. So get them all done. And now what we need is I guess I don't really need it to be a prefab, to be honest. Since it's going to be always just a one recipe, it's not going to be, you can't have multiple recipes at one time. No, at least you can't make multiple recipes at the same time. So recipe here. And now we'll just make here a public void set recipe. And what it's going to do is it's going to go for each plate in the CA's list. Okay, I guess I can make a get list. Get plate list. Which is going to be interesting for us to have. So please make that one. Now, since you already made it. And why are you enumerable? It's not an enumerable. You're gonna be a public void. Well, not public void, but a public and list. This is going to be the plates that we have. I guess I could have just called them plates, to be honest. Because what do I do with them? Nothing. So you know what? You're just gonna be plates. Right, that should be okay. Here I can make a return. That one. It's gonna give us the list. And get plate list. There you go. That's what we need. And now what I wanted to do is have here a color. Recipe color equals color dot black. And what I'm gonna do is then check the plate and see if it has an ingredient inside. Plate dot ingredient. I'll get ingredient, I guess. Kind of need it. So let me go ahead and make one again. Where is my ingredient? There you go. It's not. Oh, come on. No! Get the ingredients that I have on top of my plate. So return ingredient. And if it is null, then the recipe is going to ignore it. Get ingredient. If it is not null, then you go inside and you take then the color ingredient color equals down point color, get color. There you go, even better. Okay, I now have the color, and then I have this guy, and why did you put that one there? I was gonna put like an int count. It's gonna be 0, and every time it's going to enter, it's going to count plus plus. And at the end, we'll do something special if the count is bigger than 0. Okay, and now ingredient. Oh, can I do this? Scribe plus plus equal ingredient color. I can. Okay. Now ripe color. That's not what I wanted. Give me the ripe color. Divided equals count. There you go. I'm just gonna make a mush out of every color that I have there, which could be nice. We'll see how it goes then. And that was about it. And I guess if I can always just put it the same as I've done just before, but it's the recipe that we have. And let me see here. No, not the recipe, but on the event trigger, let's go ahead and make point and click like the other ones, and the recipe will be activated then. Set recipe, there you go. And we should be okay, I think. Let's see if it works. For example, we are on the left screen, we click left and boom. I haven't done anything yet. Use the light. Okay, that didn't work. Nope, didn't work. Okay, did it even enter? That's gonna be important to know. Debug point log. And as always, putting a small yes. Didn't change color, which is a bit of a shame. Putting that one down. Click, click, and it did enter. It entered once, hopefully. That's how many times I clicked it. Yeah, it did, but then it never entered here. Well, at least I feel like it never entered there. I'm gonna put it a count. It's going to count how many plates I got, and then what I'm gonna put here. And you are just going to go ahead and give me that guy's thing, game object and name. It should be what I need. It's gonna tell me like, I'm at top platter, that one is empty, so nothing. And then bottom platter, I'm gonna give you a name or something like that, or a count. So let's see. We play, we click that one. Bottom plate. It is normal that it says that, and top plate 0, bottom plate. Okay, so it did what I wanted, but it didn't change the color. So maybe the problem is in this one. So I kind of want to see. What is my recipe color? Oh, I know why. Because I'm an idiot. Image point color equals recipe color. If I don't put it in, of course it doesn't change. Well, at least I found the arrow very quickly. Now let's check. Putting that one in there, and you should be yellow. Nice. If I put, for example, blue and red, it's gonna become a weird brownish. Yeah, now it's gonna become brownish. This should become an orange. Yeah, nice. How about magenta and blue, or purple and blue? Ah, it works rather well as well. That's kind of funny. I like it. If I also remove that one, and then if I remove that one, nothing happens. Okay. You should become lime. Yay, one of my favorite colors. Guess that's good for now, right? We can put ingredients on plates, and with the plates we can put on a recipe. Afterwards I just have to make a small note of all the recipes that we do. Which I guess for the moment we'll only work with, or not work with, but I might make the colors of the ingredients be, for example, sweetness, sour. It's gonna be hard to pinpoint it down to 3, but I guess it's okay. It's just gonna be like, some people will like red food, some people will like green food, some people will like blue food. And then depending on how much you do, it gives you a different bonus in the prototype. And this way I think we should be good. And I think I might even stop it now, or not now immediately, but stop it here. Which I guess is still now, right? So we've done a little bit of changes here, which could be nice. And I'll have to see about the data afterwards. I think we'll even keep it like this for the prototype, and data will only be for the real version. Okay, I think that should be nice. Is there anything else that we or I might need to do? Right, something that I also want to do is I want to kind of change your width. 700 may be good. Yeah, 700 is fine. There you go. And that way we can could even keep them all on at the same time, I think. Yeah, I kind of don't need to change them. Man, everything that I've done in the beginning kind of didn't become necessary. Because I feel like it's going to... Come on, save. There you go. It's going to be much better if I can do the prototype without the whole swapping between things all the time. Which I guess I can make him 0, and you are already -2, and you're gonna be 0. So I guess it should be nice. The -2 just doesn't exist yet, or it's not made. So now if I play, I'll just have... Boom, you're over here. You can change spots if you want, not necessary though. And then I can put boom, 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 and there you go. And we can check then each different kind of ingredient here. It's funny though for stuff like that. For example, green and blue and red becomes then a grayish color. But I guess that's fine. What could I do then for next time? I guess what I could do is a bit of a save for all the ingredients that you make. I could make like a small recipe list, and then I could go towards the daytime of the game mode, of the game loop rather. So I guess that's about it, right? Let me go ahead and wait. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys just saw me code a lot though. And some of you might also notice that I don't have a 100% completed vision of the game. At least not yet. So that will really come out of trial and error and many tries. But I'm kind of liking the cooking minigame there. If you can call it a minigame. It's gonna become a minigame at the end, but for the moment, like, this should be okay. Because it is going to be important as well in the daytime game loop to sell items and stuff like that. But yes, as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!